Hi, this is the Philosophical Angle program, and I am your host, Chris Angle, defining concepts in current media. I am the author of 4 books on philosophy, one of which is the Philosophical Equations of Economics. These books are available online free for viewing at www.philosophypublishing.com. They are also available free upon request as an attachment to an email, which is posted at that website. The purpose of the Philosophical Angle program is to examine the nature of the concepts being used in current media and compare the essence of the concept with the usage and circumstances in which the term is being used. So let's get to this week's program. Excuse me. We're going to take a look at the Wall Street Journal editorial. I think it was an article in the Wall Street Journal paper. Let's see, on the date of August 9th, 2016. And by Ben Leubsdorf, reporting that there's a productivity slump and it threatens the economy's long-term growth. The measure's longest losing streak since 1979 could keep Fed from raising rates to past levels. I'm going to read you the first 3 paragraphs because I think they're significant, and then we're going to discuss why this all is happening with some theoretical points thrown in. The longest slide in worker productivity since the late 1970s is haunting the U.S. economy's long-term prospects, a force that could prompt Federal Reserve officials to keep interest rates low for years to come. Non-farm business productivity, the goods and services produced by each hour by American workers, decreased at a 0.5% seasonally adjusted annual rate in the second quarter as hours worked increased faster than output, the Labor Department said Tuesday. It was the 3rd consecutive quarter of falling productivity, the longest streak since 1979. Productivity in the second quarter was down 0.4% from a year earlier, the first annual decline in 3 years. That was a further step down from already tepid average annual productivity growth of 1.3% in 2007 through 2015, itself just half the pace seen in 2000 through 2007, and the trend shows little sign of reversing. Okay, let's go and discuss this productivity. So we've got the article in the Wall Street Journal showing negative productivity, and it's occurring over some time, and it's indicating that it might continue in the future. So what are the theoretical causes of productivity? Well, it's basically efficiency, and the efficiency is when you make a sacrifice, you intend to get a reward for that. You might go down and to the local store and buy something at there, and you take your money, and so you have to make a sacrifice in driving down there and making an effort to obtain something that you want. And once you obtain it, that's your reward. And so the greater the efficiency in your sacrifice, such as you buy a car that uses less gasoline, will produce a greater reward because you'll have extra money in the efficiency to buy more things, and you'll get a greater reward. Well, also the greater the efficiency, we can say, causes less of a sacrifice also. So and you can see this when a company makes a product. The greater efficiency of the sacrifice means you're actually sacrificing less to make more. And so we're going to write this out in a little equation, and we're going to say the sacrifice equals the risk, and to go down and to get in your car and do something, and to go down to the store, the information and knowledge that it takes to do such, or if you're a company and you want to create a product, you do that with your risk and your information and knowledge and your time and your effort. And if it's a material product, we're going to add in material to the equation. So your risk and your information, knowledge, and your time and your effort and your material go in as a sacrifice, and we try to put it all together and make a product or a service. And the efficiencies that are produced nowadays, pretty much, is all created by knowledge and information. And with the greater knowledge and information that we have access to, we make ourselves more efficient in our lives. And companies acting the same way also do the same thing in creating their products. The difference in the sacrifice and reward at time one, let's say a year ago, and now a company will produce at time two the same sacrifice with the additional knowledge and information. We can create an understanding of how much efficiency has been added to either the company or to the economy or to you, and or in what you are sacrificing. So in society, most examples of productivity increases are caused from knowledge and information increases. And the cause of a decrease in productivity would be, conversely, a decrease in knowledge and information. So it kind of brings up the question, why did productivity go down? Because knowledge and information are increasing. Well, there's this decrease in knowledge information that's been reported by the Wall Street Journal. This is because there is negative knowledge and information. We have made an equation on our previous page and noted that there's a positive information that's creating an efficiency. Well, there can also be negative information coming into our equation also. And for example, regulations put out by the U.S. government. This can be a form of negative knowledge. Well, what is a regulation, and why is it negative knowledge? A regulation is a prohibition of action which is a piece of knowledge. In other words, you know you're not supposed to do this, or you're supposed to do it in this way that is actually less productive than it would be otherwise. That is, a regulation inhibits the implementation of knowledge, which is to produce something. And that is the sacrifice which you make in order to produce a reward can be inhibited by a regulation. Thus, the U.S. government, through its regulation, produces negative information and knowledge. And so in our equation, we can add in a concept of negative information and negative knowledge. Thus, when the production of negative knowledge is greater than the production of positive, a negative productivity will result. Thus, we can say that with such huge amount of negative information coming out of Washington, such as the Dodd-Frank bill or Obamacare or other huge regulations that pervade through the entire society, add in an amount of negative knowledge that has overcome the positive knowledge being put in by the individual sacrifices of U.S. Commerce throughout the year. So I want to thank you for listening, and I hope this was helpful.